cracking YouTube? Jobber here, and unfortunately, I have a little bit of a sad video here. My buddy who has literally played Yu-Gi-Oh! As long as I have played Yu-Gi-Oh! Has decided to retire. So with that, he reached out to me and said he wanted to sell his Yu-Gi-Oh! Card collection to me. So we worked out a deal. We have his Yu-Gi-Oh! Card collection here, and I figure since there's such old school cards in here, like these 3 DDS Blueeyes, there's a little bit of backstory on those as well. I figured we could pop open some of these repack, Legend of Blueeyes, White Dragon, mystery blister packs in here as well. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get cracking. If you guys enjoy this video or you are new to the channel, please remember to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, bell, and drop a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. And there's a link in the description to my Instagram. Please follow me on there. And if this video reaches 800 likes, I'll give away a booster box of the most recent set, and I will announce the winner in the comments of the next video, so stay tuned for that. Alright, so yeah, I have given some cards to my friend over the years, and he has gotten cards from me, and you know, obviously we've exchanged cards, traded cards, everything else. There's 3 DDS Blueeyes White Dragons, and I've got them from random collections and random things over the years. And he has accumulated them from me, actually. I gave these things to him way back in the day when they were maybe like $20 or something. And now they are worth a small fortune, $500 all the way up to a graded 10, which is around $3,200 for one of these. So absolutely incredible. There's 3 secret DDS Blueeyes White Dragons in this collection. He decided to, because I've basically gave him all, I did give him all 3 of these. He gave me one of these, and I just purchased the other 2 plus the other part of the collection to it. The entire collection total was around $2,000, and he figured that was reasonable. I thought it was reasonable. Help him out, help me out. And there's some really, really cool classic cards in here, like these cool 3DS, DDS Blueeyes White Dragons. And we have some other cool stuff in here as well. We got the old school Winged Dragon Ra, Red Eyes Black Dragon, Dark Magician, Winged Dragon Ra, Gold Ray. There's going to be a nice little variety of everything in here. In fact, there's actually some of these cards right here were mailed to me from a different individual. This little stack right here in front. He had some extra cards laying around, and he's like, I have no use for these. You know, do you want to purchase them from me? And I said, sure, why not? So he mailed this stuff over to me, and we're gonna go through this random part, and then it just basically leads to the ending part being all of one card. So I don't know. I guess he just bought a lot of the same set, and that's how he accumulated so many copies of the same card. But I don't know. I actually didn't ask him. I should ask him. Oh, this is really cool. I really like the Ultimate Rare Blueeyes White Dragon and Dark Magician. I think they look really, really cool. That's some of my favorites. I'm also a big sucker for Ultimate Rares as it is. So whenever I see something iconic and old and an Ultimate Rare, I just love it. Of course, we got the legendary Blueeyes White Dragon here in the structure deck. This is what actually got me to the card game to begin with. I was walking through Target. I saw the Kaiba structure deck. I bought one, and then I came back with the other 2, obviously. That's what got me hooked. All right, so go through these really quick. This is kind of like yeah, actually, there's some nice little mixed cards in here as well. I was going to say there's bulk, but actually was some nice stuff right there. And we move over to the end here. So the rest of the stack, this whole sleeve thing, is the Magician of Chaos. I think he said that was like 72 copies of this one card. So yeah, that was it. And I now have the largest collection of the Magician of Chaos ever. This giant brick of them right here. And yeah, so he decided to sell these all off to me, and then with this other stack as well. So I don't know. I'll probably end up selling these things off. I think they look really, really cool. And they're like, I don't know, online they're like $5.50 a piece, something like that. Pretty cool. All right, so let's move over to the box of collections, and then at the very end of this thing, like I said, we will be popping open these like Walmart exclusive blister pack. They're like the repack Blueeyes White Dragon things, which is, they're kind of cool because they got like some mystery cards back there too, and we've got some pretty cool stuff in there, like some pack secret rares, ultimate rares, things like that. But first off, we're going to go through the collection. I'm going to go see, there's going to be like random decks of his and random collection cards and a bunch of extra deck stuff. There's some really cool things in here, just in general. You got the Kaiba, oh yeah, and he was a sucker for the Blueeyes deck, so that's why I gave him the DDS Blueeyes and things like that. He originally, when I met him, he was running basically like a light beatdown deck, and then it kind of like progressed into like just a pure dragon deck, and it got more and more daunting every time I played him, a little bit more scary. But he played different decks as well. He played, I know for a fact he was playing Windups for a little bit with his own twists, and he played Madolche for a little bit. But he always had his dragon deck. He always loved the dragons. But yeah, some really cool classic cards in here. We got our Bryonek of the Ice Barrier. Necros of Bryonek. You have a classic Crush Card virus. Obviously, he loves the Crush Card viruses. Being a giant Kaiba fan like myself, it's probably why him and I have been friends for such a long period of time. I mean, play the game together for, what, 18, 19 years? Something like that. Crazy. So, yeah, he's been a really good friend of mine for a really long time. So we have the Jump Wing Dragon Raw, and we have the DOD game promo secret rare Wing Dragon Raw Slide for the Sky Dragon, and then we have the secret rare Slide for the Sky Dragon from the game promo, Obelisk from the Jump. There's Obelisk from the this is a Jump as well. I thought this was a game promo one. This is JMP, so this is the secret rare variant of the Obelisk the Tormentor, the super Blueeyes. And ultra rare, ghost rare Blueeyes White Dragon, and then we have a Jump Ultra Blueeyes, a MRL Secret First Edition Blueeyes Toon Dragon. Absolutely beautiful. Love this card. And then we have the super rare one. We have the Jump Secret Blueeyes Ultimate, and then we have a couple of Ultras. And then we have the Blueeyes Shining Dragon, Paladin of White Dragon, and the Dragon Master Knight. Very cool. So yeah, we're going to be going through this. You're going to see different variants of dragon cards, trust me. He was a huge dragon fan. And we have the Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragons here. These are Jump Ultra Rares. And they've always been pretty expensive. I don't know what they're at currently. I'm not in front of a computer, but they always seem to fluctuate around the $25 to $30 range, even if they're not even being played. So they're always pretty expensive. I think the Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon Ultimate Rare is beautiful and is also first edition. Very nice. Judgment Dragon, secret rare first. Oh, yeah, that's right. He played Light Swords as well, which would make sense since, you got this big bad boy dragon in there. Yeah, he played that for a little bit, so that was really cool. Got his old school Spear Dragons. He played way back in the day when they first originally came out, along with me, playing different variants of Dragon Beatdown, I would say. Yeah, nice way of putting it. Beating down my life points with Ring Destruction. He ran Magic Cylinder and Spear Dragons, basically trying to get my life points down to 0 as quick as possible. So we have our super rare Masked Dragons. The Exploder Dragons, super rare, very cool. The secret rare Cyber Dragons. And then we have our XYZs. He did the whole XYZ thing. He did this way back in the day. He did this when the Toys R Us was hosting tournaments on play over there with him. So really, really cool. He also played Mecha Phantom Beast. I also played Mecha Phantom Beast. I think it seems like whatever he played, I played, he played kind of thing. It was really fun. Oh yeah. And then we have the stuff in the white sleeves. I'm laying that down just because it's almost all extra deck. So these are like all extra deck stuff. And it was really, really smart. And it's a tactic that I think I want to do. So anything that was like back in the day that was relevant that you would run in your extra deck, fusion deck, whatever you want to call it back in the day, he would get it all and then have it all sleeved and have it in a box. And it was really, really nice because whatever extra deck cards you need, you have, and it's all sleeved and ready to go. So this is really smart. So we'll go through all of this. And I am a big sucker for this card, the number 107 Galaxy Eyes Talkion Dragon. I really, really love this card, Ultimate Rare. It comes Ghost Rare as well, which is also really gorgeous, but Ultimate Rare just really seems like it really complements the colorings of the card. And there it is, the 107 Galaxy Eyes Talkion Dragon Ghost Rare. He had it all, the Ultimate Rare, Ultra Rare, and the Ghost Rare variant, which is also really beautiful, but as you can see, look at that, Ultimate Rare just pops. Well, obviously, Ghost Rares are just gorgeous. They're always gorgeous. Huge fan of Ghost Rares and Ultimate Rares. I would probably say Ultimate Rares are up there. Probably my favorite rarity. I also really like Secret Rares, but, I don't know. it's a tough call. So we have our Naturia Barkion Gold Ghost Rare there. He got a bunch of those Gold Rare packs back in the day. He was so lucky. He would go down to our local card shop when we played in the tournament and buy a couple of booster packs and pull a secret rare Judgment Dragon. And back in the day, they were $300. I could not believe his luck. It's just absolutely crazy. He literally would buy 3 booster packs and pull 1 secret rare. So lucky. Oh my gosh. Oh, nice. And then I forgot about this being in here. The Ghost Rare Shooting Star Dragon. And we have secret rare Star Raiders in here. Very cool. And now he has some fusion cards mixed with XYZs. There's not going to be, I don't think there's going to be any links. I believe I'm like 99% sure there's no links in here at all. He quit before that happened. He's just been holding onto these cards for a really long time, and he's just like, you know, these cards are just like sitting there underneath my bed, literally just collecting dust. Why don't you just buy these things off of me so you can actually put them to use? And I said, all right, thank you so much. And I will. There's going to be a lot of these classic cards I'm just going to just hold and put to the side, put in my own little personal binder for myself. Future decks and things like that I might end up playing. I've been playing anti-meta for a really long time, but obviously I've played all kinds of different sorts of decks over the years. That's to be able to be an actual good anti-meta player, I need to know what the other decks are doing. The most important thing is me knowing what you're playing and what your combos do. Otherwise, me playing anti-meta and me needing to stop a certain play and not knowing what to stop is very, very scary. I need to know exactly what to stop. So I'm going to be very familiar with the meta to build an actual good anti-meta deck. And yeah, so this Thursday, I'll be flying out to Las Vegas for the 3v3 YCS, and I will be playing in that. And then afterwards, you know, win, lose, do terrible, do fantastic, win the whole thing, lose the whole thing. I will be doing a deck profile on my anti-meta deck, so you guys can take a look at that, maybe get some pointers for you fellow anti-meta players. Okay, so it looks like the orange one is the Madolche deck. We'll put that right there. It's going to be old school and out of date, so no judgment, please. We have our Dragoonity Duxes. Yeah, that's right. Another variant of the Dragon deck. He ran the Dragoonities for a long time. Really, really good deck. That deck was just a deck that could put a synchro on the field every single turn. Very, very tempo-based deck. It was almost kind of remind me of the Frog Monarch deck, if you guys ever played that, where once it started accumulating advantage and tempo, it was just no stopping it. And we have some really cool classic cards here. We have a Chaos Emperor Dragon IOC First Edition, and we have a Secret First Edition Trishula, the Secret Thunder King, and then a Secret Light and Darkness Dragon, plus some of the extra deck stuff, which is going to be for the Madolche deck, which we're going to go into right now. It is not organized. He was definitely playing this thing, and as you can tell, it is old school. It was probably one of the more of the original builds, probably before there was even like a build of it. Put this thing together, and the Madolche deck was always a really scary deck, and still some of these cards are still really, really valuable. Very difficult to get a hold of some of these old school Madolche cards, actually. All right, now we get over here to we have a couple of Pokemon cards here. He actually did play. He's like a man of all trades. He plays all kinds of different card games. He played Yu-Gi-Oh! He plays Magic. Played Pokemon. He played Dot Hack with me. Soldiering, Blackluster Soldier. Some supers in here. I can't remember what else. Oh, he's played Dragon Ball Z. It's basically like if you name it, if there's a card game out there. I mean, I'm sure he's played all the classic things too, even Star Wars. So you can think of it. He played it. You know, some cool Pokemon cards in there as well. What do we have here? We got some sleeves coming up here that are matching. We're gonna go. Oh, it's his old school Windup deck. That's right. Oh my gosh, this Windup. The Magician Shark with their factory. That was a scary combo. It'll loop your opponent's entire hand. And then they would have all those carriers on the field. Very, very terrifying, scary deck. Oh my gosh. I remember playing against him multiple times, him playing the Windup deck. That was always a scary deck. And we have our XYZ Dragon Cannon here. Some other cards as well. Let's go take a look at what is else in here. The VWXYZ Dragon Catapult Cannon. Catapult Cannon, yeah. I was going to say Cannon Dragon. Very cool. And what do we have here? Oh, it's his old school Lightsworn deck. Yeah, he never got rid of anything. He just held on to all this stuff. So a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Looks like there was just a tidbit of it. Definitely played the entire Lightsworn deck. Didn't have all of it in here. I probably traded it off. Maybe he sold it to other people. Who knows? Gave it to some friends. And some more of the Dragoonity cards. And that's it for the collection part of this. And now let's move over to our ending part of this video. And I figured it'd be cool to open up some classic style booster packs. They're not exactly classics. These are a repack, which is basically like a reprint of the old school Legend of Blue-Eyes White Dragon, which is the original first Yu-Gi-Oh set to ever be printed. So very cool. So let's see what we get out of here today. They give us this random stack of cards. You got a couple of foils right off the bat, which is nice. Put those right down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they give us 10 extra cards, plus our, of course, Legend of Blueeyes White Dragon booster pack. And the reason why you can tell the difference between that and an old school booster pack is you got this little rip tab up there on the top. And then, like, say you look at this one right here, the spell ruler, it's just totally flat, different kind of seal. And, I mean, I don't know. The old school ones are easy to open. These ones are even easier to open. I mean, like, these things, they just literally they just flop open. You can just rip it off the top, too, if you just want to rip it right down. So, pretty nice. And the Legend of Blueeyes White Dragon booster set obviously has some really, really iconic cards, like the Legend of Blueeyes White Dragon. The Blueeyes White Dragon here, Red Eyes Black Dragon, Exodia, Dark Magician, some really, really just iconic cards that are being played. Oh my gosh! And in here, in our very first one, we end up pulling a foil, which is very difficult to do. The Flame Swordsman, and I actually was not expecting us to be getting such fortunate luck out of here, but I am going to sleeve this up. I'm going to give a nice little shout out here to our KMC Hypermat sleeves for them donating sleeves to the channel. If you guys want any, there's a link in the description down below, so check them out. Flame Swordsman super rare. Wow, that is awesome. Wow. What a beautiful looking card. I haven't seen this card be played. I need to watch the old series again. They've been popping up on like my Netflix and Hulu. I need to go and watch that. I miss watching Joey drop that thing on the field. Really cool. Flame Swordsman. All right, on to our second booster pack. Off to a strong start. Already pulled a foil. And then, of course, our promos, our little random cards here. They give us a nice little variety. We've got a foil in this one right off the bat. Number 47, nice card for the BA. They're able to easily put it on the field, and it can attack your opponent's life points directly. Pretty terrifying, to be honest. And on to our second booster pack here. Sometimes they still have these over at, like, your Walmart if you go by. I don't know if they're, like, still continuing them. I noticed that from, like, Walmarts, it don't seem like they sell very much Yu-Gi-Oh product. They'll still have them. So, you know, old school fusion. If you'll notice when you go through these booster packs, you'll see mostly a lot of normal monsters, and it was basically just to be able to like make things a lot easier for you to figure out, because you're just kind of like, you're trying to do like attack points over attack points kind of thing, you know. So that's 12 over the 600, so you're taking 600 difference, just things like that, and make to simplify the game and make it easier. And then that progressed it all the way to now, where it's just absolutely crazy how complex these decks are. Complex and a lot of fun. Alright, so we have a dual terminal rare, actually, DT5. That's actually really cool. Shatter foil there. There's our comments. Oh, Toon Gemini from the Blast Sphere. That's cool. And on to our third and final Legend of Blueeyes White Dragon booster pack. Let's go see what we end up pulling today. Our last pack. I already pulled a foil, so there's no reason to say the Pack of Destiny. Oh my gosh! We ended up pulling a Raigeki! I totally forgot about this. There's Raigeki and Dark Hole in here. Two of the most iconic cards to ever be printed in here. Absolutely amazing. Oh my gosh. Wow. That is nuts. That is definitely getting sleeved up immediately. Oh my gosh. What an incredible card. I first saw this over at my local card shop. I read this in the guy's binder, and he had this for sale. It was like $14 back in the day. I read it. I thought this card was fake. It was so good. Oh my gosh, so crazy. Activate destroys all monsters on your opponent's side of the field. That's it. So it's such an incredible card. Wow. What a strong way to finish this video. Absolutely amazing collection. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did. And if you guys did, please remember to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, bell, and follow me on Instagram. There's a link in the description down below. And again, if the video reaches 800 likes, I'll be giving away a booster box of the most recent set. And I'll announce the winner in the comments of the next video, so stay tuned for that. So drop a comment down below so I can actually pick a winner. Also, just pointing out some cool ideas towards me for future openings and things like that really does help. Thank you guys so much for all the ideas. Thank you guys for all the love and support. I love you guys. Jobber here is signing out.